Terracotta law might sound like a formal legal term, but it's not. It's more like a handy phrase. We use it to talk about all the different rules and ideas surrounding terracotta artifacts. Think laws about who owns them, who can trade them, and how we keep them safe. It's a whole web of legal and ethical issues woven together. These laws are important because terracotta artifacts are more than just old objects. They are pieces of history, often buried for centuries. They can tell us stories about the people who came before us, their cultures and their way of life. Protecting these artifacts means protecting our shared human story. But it's not just about the past, it's also about the present. The illegal digging and selling of terracotta artifacts are big problems. These activities rob us of knowledge and can damage fragile archaeological sites. That's why terracotta law is so important. It helps us protect these treasures for future generations. Imagine holding a terracotta oil lamp from ancient Rome. Its clay still bearing the fingerprints of the artisan who crafted it. That's the kind of connection to the past that these laws aim to protect. Many countries have realized how precious terracotta artifacts are. They've created their own laws to protect these pieces of history. These laws often focus on two main things: who owns these terracotta treasures, and how we buy and sell them. Some countries say that anything found in their land, whether on private property or in public spaces, belongs to the nation. Others have different rules. They might let people own artifacts found on their own land, but have strict rules about selling them. Then there's the issue of buying and selling. Many countries have made it illegal to sell terracotta artifacts without special permission. This is to stop people from smuggling these items out of the country and selling them illegally. They want to keep their history safe. Think of it like this: each country has a duty to protect its cultural heritage, and terracotta artifacts are a big part of that. These national laws are like the first line of defense in preserving these treasures. It's not enough to just protect the terracotta artifacts themselves. We also need to protect the places where they are found, archaeological sites. These sites are like giant outdoor museums holding secrets to our past. Many countries have declared these sites as protected areas. This means there are strict rules about what you can and cannot do there. Building, digging, and especially looting are strictly forbidden. It's all about preserving the integrity of these historical time capsules, but protection goes beyond just putting up fences and signs. Before any construction project can start near a known or suspected archaeological site, experts often have to step in. They study the area to make sure no historical treasures are at risk. It's like a doctor checking a patient's history before prescribing medicine. These checks and balances are essential to make sure we don't accidentally destroy the very history we're trying to protect. Protecting terracotta artifacts isn't a solo mission, it's a global team effort. Countries work together, sharing information and resources to stop the illegal trade of these artifacts. Organizations like UNESCO, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, play a vital role in this fight. One of UNESCO's most important tools is an agreement called the 1970 Convention. Over 140 countries have signed this pact, promising to stop the illegal buying and selling of cultural treasures, including terracotta artifacts. It's like an international police force for cultural heritage. But it's not just about laws and agreements. Museums and collectors are becoming more aware of where their artifacts come from. They want to make sure they're not accidentally supporting illegal activities. The story of terracotta law is still being written. It's a constantly evolving field, adapting to new challenges like online trade and increasingly sophisticated smuggling tactics. But one thing remains constant: the global commitment to safeguarding our shared heritage for generations to come.